Okay, guys, sorry if you can't hear me over the loud fan. I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, guys, here is a 16-inch Robbins and Myers, not desk fan, heavy-duty fan, industrial fan. It's made by Robbins and Myers. Look at the size of my hand compared to this. Look at this. That's my hand, and that's the fan itself. It's a Robbins and Myers 16-inch fan, and this thing is no joke. Listen to this thing. Listen. It does have oil ports on it. This thing is no joke when you turn it on. This is a 9-inch. That's a 9-inch for comparison size. That's a 9-inch for comparison size. It is big. This fan is definitely big. For a matter of fact, here's an Intel stock cooler for size. That's an Intel stock cooler from an Intel processor, and that's the fan itself. And that thing is big. This is actually the biggest fan. I own two 16-inch fans. I own a pedestal fan when I use it in the summer. I use this one to move heat around in the winter. So, in the summer, next summer, when it turns really hot out, when it turns like 98 degrees out here up in my room, and I crank this thing on, listen to this thing, and it's pretty beefy. I refurbished it, and it works great, and it has an oil port and everything. I cleaned the switch up on this thing. It's a big fan, honestly. It's a big fan, and it's giant. It's 16 inches. As all you guys know, some of your fan collectors who like fans like I do, and you probably know a little bit more than I do. I guess these fans used to have dual ball bearings in them when they were this old. Because back in the 80s, this was made in the 60s, and this is from the company called Wizard. I don't have it plugged in, it's fine to grab. This has two oil ports. It only has one oil port, which is right there. That's the only oil port, and one in the front of the motor somewhere. But this has one oil port right behind the blade. Point to it. It's right. You probably can't see it. I'll show you. Oh, these blades are so ginormous. Okay. You probably can see it now. Here. I don't think you'll be able to see it. But there's an oil port right there where I'm pointing. And these blades, this is a little awfully scary to use right now because how big it is. Plus it's 16 inches and it's pretty big. It takes like almost my whole shelf here. Don't mind the mess. Sorry about the mess. I'll clean that up. But it almost takes like almost my whole shelf. And that's a PS2 fan over there. And it literally takes like almost the whole thing up. This thing is big. I'll give you a demonstration now. Now. It's kind of downright scary to use right now. I need to repair it. I won't. When I'm the only one who's allowed to touch this fan, because it's kind of scary to touch it right now because how wide open the gaps are. Not like this. These gaps are like that wide on it. I'm the one who's allowed to touch it. It's a little scary to run. And it rattles too. As you can see, it rattles. Because it has such big blades. Those big blades are actually made out of cast iron, as you didn't know. This whole thing is... But the grill is made of regular metal, like this one is. But the base, the blades, the motor housing, everything is made of cast iron. It's giant. It's a giant fan. To be honest, it's a giant fan. It's about... I have to say... It's bigger than a 12-inch fan. At least. Thanks for watching.